Wow!
Hello, I'm Keith Jarrett, and today's prompt comes from my kitchen and comes from Edwin Morgan, who would have just turned 100. Here's his poem, One Cigarette. No smoke without you, my fire. After you left, your cigarette glowed on in my ashtray and sent up a long thread of such quiet grey I smiled to wonder who would believe its signal of so much love. One cigarette in the non-smoker's tray. As the last spire trembles up, a sudden draught blows it winding into my face. Is it smell? Is it taste? You are here again and I am drunk on your tobacco lips. Out with the light. Let the smoke lie back in the dark, till I hear the very ash sigh down among the flowers of brass. I'll breathe, and long past midnight, your last kiss. So there's so much tenderness and intimacy in that poem, but that all comes out through the absence and through this one small left behind object of the one cigarette. So my challenge is to think of something. It could be an object, it could be something a bit more abstract that has been left behind from someone that you are close to. It doesn't have to be a lover, or it could be someone who perhaps you're not so close to. And if, like me, because of lockdown, you haven't had any guests around recently, you could think about from long ago something that has been left behind. I know probably a few months ago, I had friends around for dinner, someone left behind a scarf. I've got no idea whose scarf it is. So it could be an object of intrigue. Where has this come from? You could flip that also and think about something that you've left behind somewhere, which you are unable to retrieve at the moment. And so you're going to use, if you're struggling to find an entry point, use the words after you left and then going from there. So I could say, after you left, and thinking about that scarf, I could say, the red silk folded in on itself in a longing embrace. I just came up with that. I'm sure you can do a lot better. So think of that. Also, try and go as small as possible. So maybe not the scarf. If I was going to go more intimate, you might think of perhaps a hair left in the bathroom sink. Or in a bath plug. So go small, go intimate. If you want to be a bit more abstract, you can. So think about maybe something left hanging in the air. So it could be something that isn't real. It could be tension. It could be love. And then make sure that it's quite tight. It's only going to be about 15 to 20 lines. And focus on this object or this unspoken thing perhaps, and use that as a way to talk about the relationship. So I don't want you to talk about this other person directly. You're going to get to that person through the object.